Hello, friends. Welcome to Live, Laugh, and Lovey, home of the best television recap podcast. I'm your host, Lovey, and me and my good girlfriends, we take you on a weekly voyage to our favorite shows where we chat, sip on some tea, or an adult beverage, whichever you like, no judgment, and we wave our fans because the shade gets real. So get comfy, grab a snack, and enjoy. Hello, everyone. It's your girl,
Hello.
Lovey. It is me and Iva today. We are down one person. Belinda is out for the day, but she will be back next week. So
Mhm.
it's just the two of us.
Hey,
We can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
just the two of us.
All
Ah,
right.
y'all didn't think we had it like that, y'all.
All right. So this week, we kind of see all of the weddings lumped up into one. Well,
Correct.
we see the receptions
Correct.
from each ceremony, but we see Christina and Henry get married,
Ooh,
right? Oof, boy,
she's she's bossy.
yeah.
I don't know. Both of them seem like they're on a spectrum to me. Like she
Well,
said,
him, yes,
definitely right. Doesn't he seem?
yes,
Did you notice how all of his people? Now I want to say two people. If you watch the Australia with us and then you watch the US with us, we have come back to the US. So this is one of the parts that I like, where at the weddings they say, this family wants to let you know about this person and blah blah blah. So I like that, that we brought that part back because we're in the US.
hmm
But did you notice how Henry's family just kept saying how neat and clean and how he's the God's gift or whatever, Jesus to our family, and he's this and that. I'm like, but he was getting embarrassed the whole time.
right.
Right.
So y'all didn't put all these titles and put this man on such a pedestal. He don't even know how to handle all of that.
At all. And he don't even know how to wash his own stuff. You heard his dad?
Yeah, his dad is straight
His
Norman's.
dad, oh my God. Oh, yeah. His dad is Cajun. Yes, that's what I
Yes,
was looking for. He had that Cajun. Yeah, but I was like, oh, we've been looking for the accent and then the
right,
daddy. And the
right,
white daddy at that. Yes, I
right.
said it, America.
No,
The white
but
daddy.
I
Yeah.
love hearing a
The
good old
Cajun.
Southern accent from a white person because it just makes me think that you could cook a mean pot of gumbo.
For real.
hmm
Some jambalaya.
Right.
Jambalaya.
Uh huh.
And right, jambalaya. But
hmm
but yes, he is definitely Cajun. You are right. I could listen to him talk and I could understand him. So I
Yes.
was talking to someone and they were like, girl, I had to read the caption. I was like, how y'all didn't understand him? I understood him, especially his digs when he was talking so bad about his little son. His son was about to run off somewhere and hide. I don't know what he was going to do. He was going to leg it.
He's so silly. AKA runaway.
Yvonne, right?
But yeah, he is so awkward.
He is. And does he have a tick?
No,
Because
I
he
don't
kept he
think
kept
so.
he kept doing this. Well, maybe he was just being awkward when they were getting married, and he kept just like
I
moving
mean,
his
he wouldn't
faces and
even
stuff.
look at her.
He
He was looking
wouldn't.
at the officiant more so than he was her.
And then down. Then he'd look down.
Yeah, I'm
So I'm
like,
wondering, how does he get any?
right. I'm like, are you a virgin?
There. Now, if you said him, Lovey, I would believe this one. Okay. We know you go on your tangents with the who's a virgin, but I'm with you on this one because I'm like, is he about to be deflowered on the honeymoon?
Right.
Because she is gonna take over. When she was dismissing her mom and her bridesmaids, and then had to sit there. Well, we want to do one little last diary camp. Oh, I'm so happy to meet him. Okay, that's it. I was like, girl, but she kept trying to pick up the conversation too.
She was trying.
She
She
definitely
made a
was.
valiant effort to keep the
She
energy going and learn more about him, but he was now I get it. If you hungry, you're hungry.
but
You're gonna
baby,
keep eating. But
mm-mm,
you can't
that.
even take a couple of moments to turn to her and talk, and especially when she was like, "Oh my gosh, I forgot my earrings," which she really didn't need.
Right,
She's like, "I forgot my earrings," and he couldn't even turn to her. "Oh, you really didn't need it because you're
at all.
beautiful." He just kept eating, and
He's
then after
shoveling
her
food.
right, and then when her mom gave her earrings and walked away, and then they kind of sat there, he was like, "Okay, so where was I?"
Right, he picked up his whole conversation. He forgot everything about what she was saying. It's like he's a one track. He's so nervous. He's a one track. But my thought too was, why you need your earrings now? Didn't you already do the wedding pictures? What you need
Right,
earrings for now? So you didn't took all your pictures with no earrings, boo boo.
right,
So that was
right.
enough. Yeah, what had me laughing too was when they were, I guess, towards the end. His friends were some little possessive little friends. That little drunk chick. What's she talking smack? I'm not going to
Yeah.
believe this marriage because I'm not going to believe he's still single. If you ask me, okay, well, bitch, then why is he on this date here? He was better at the bachelor
Bachelor
party.
party. Yeah.
Yes, I didn't think he was gonna be this awkward because he was. I thought he was just like straight laced, what she is, but he was awkward and he
He's
was so
socially
awkward.
awkward.
Yes, but then when the girls were talking to him, talking to her, and she was, talking back Christina, did you see when he snatched her? Like, oh my God, come on! Like,
Yes.
I was like,
Yeah.
what?
Henry.
they,
And he said that his last relationship was 5 years prior.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, he need to be with no, he don't need to be with Connie. They would be
Connie from Australia. At least Connie
mhm.
she's a sociable person. She can handle
Yeah,
herself in a social setting. And
yeah.
she's awkward to a degree, but not quite that awkward. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's some. I almost think they need like the dinner party, like Australia does. He
yeah.
would need to, yeah, he would need to be around people because they're about to be by themselves now. I don't know what is he gonna teach her how to color. What
Oh
like
my God. I was
I don't
not
know.
expecting that. Did you say color? Oh my God.
What are they gonna do? That's so crazy to me. I don't understand. I don't know. I don't. If they last, it's because he's just going along with it because she's leading. You understand what I mean?
Hmm.
And if she's gonna be okay, like if she says, I need you to jump 5 feet and he's okay with doing that, then their relationship is gonna be perfect. Because she is such a little priss.
But that's not healthy though. That's not
Oh,
gonna
I
last.
know. Well, it might for them because it looks like he needs a little direction. I don't know what's wrong. I'm telling you.
Yeah, because I feel like, I mean, even though your dad may love you to death, he has done you a disservice.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's like, come on now. If anything, he should have, I won't say taught, but, kind of guided you. Is to, be more open and, kind of let your hair down when you with your woman. This is your wife now. You know what I'm saying? Granted, it is like a first date, but come on now, to go with the moment. You got to. Oh my
Mm-mm.
God, I
I
feel so
still
sorry for them.
I do, but I can't get out of my mind what the family kept saying. They kept praising him up like he's such a good little boy. He's such a good
Yeah,
boy. He's such a good. That's why I was saying like, does he just like live on his own, but he is on the spectrum? I'm serious about that. I'm not being funny. Like, is he good enough to be on his own? Like, because that is a completely different Henry than that was at the bachelor party.
well, I think he was a little bit more relaxed at the bachelor party because his friends were there.
His friends were here too.
Yeah, but they weren't sitting beside him. His friends were
Un-
beside him.
until
Right.
until right, they was drunk. No, first of all, they were grunk. Grunk.
You
They was
said that
grunk.
before.
They were grunk. She's like, you're not gonna abide by the wedding. No, the marriage is a sham. I'm like, damn.
Do you think
Like,
she's in love with him?
I think hey, and I think she should have spoke up earlier.
Right.
Cause now you just being disrespectful. But then you saying that in the other scene, but then in the other scene you all in her face. We're gonna have so much fun. If you only knew what she was talking about, boo, she trying to get your man.
Oof.
Right.
Yeah,
Mm,
I have my doubts about them. I think the world
mm-hmm.
has their doubts about their union because it's
Yeah.
just too. Eh, that's not.
He's
It's not going. It's not going to really work with her leading
it's not.
the majority of the time, unless he
Cause
he he comes next week with a whole new poker face, and we like,
mm-mm.
oh, okay, Henry.
she gonna be snapping and he gonna jump. What? He gonna be carrying the bags while she walking in front.
You are silly.
That's
Okay.
what I see.
So let's go ahead and pivot over to
Uh-oh.
Brett and Olivia.
So I think that she's saying she can deal with this sarcasm that they have in that family, but some gonna rub her the wrong way, and she not gonna know how to take it.
I can see that. If you're not a sarcastic person,
Yes,
I can
she's
see it getting under her skin.
getting it right, and she's saying that she can so far, but they haven't actually done like a dig on her yet. You know what I mean? That shit. It's like when you start play fighting. After a while, you be like, okay, I'm not. I don't want to. We stopped playing about
Right.
2 punches ago.
Right.
But he was not really doing well with her family until he cracked that other little joke, and they were like, oh, okay, because he was falling flat with them
Mhm.
until
Mhm.
he kind of livened it up, and they were like, oh, okay, that's his personality, I guess. But I don't know. I kind of have actually. I didn't think I was gonna like them. I think I might kind of like them. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought that Brett was gonna be a douche.
I agree. I thought so too, especially from bachelor party behavior.
Right.
Right.
So now it's just like, okay, is this you or is this still your representative?
No, I think that's him because he was that way with his family. You know
Okay.
what I mean? Your
Yeah.
family sees through, and his family is like a bunch of assholes, and he's just one too. He was just singled out asshole, but now, I don't know. Now, when they're all together, yeah, I could tell they probably just sit in that house and just like crack. I'm like, damn, hell no. I crack jokes. I would need y'all to cut it out though,
But
because
it
I'm
might
telling
be
you,
funny. It might be like, because they're a huge family. So if everybody,
hmm
that's just like being in the midst of the weigh-ins.
you right, you right.
You
I'll
know what
go
I'm
with that.
saying? Like
Yeah,
that
everybody's
whole
gonna throw a
family is
joke.
funny. Is throwing
hmm
jokes because they didn't already
hmm
said it start from the mom and dad.
They did. They did. Yeah.
So I could kind of, I think that's how I'm viewing his family. Like, oh, okay,
Okay.
this is just the way, the white version of the weigh-ins.
I think she's going to be the kind that can go over, crack a beer open with them and talk and shit talk. She looks like that to me. I
Hmm.
think, yeah. I wonder if maybe when he closes up, because remember his family said that he does close up, but I'm wondering if when he closes up, the sarcasm is going to be their problem.
Hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. But
Yeah.
what about his Playboy status?
That 45 women shit. Now that was a representative. I think he was covering up pain. Now that we've seen him in this light, I think he was covering up pain. Oh, I think he did it, but I think he was covering up pain, and his pain is the sarcasm. Oh, I've got to cancel dates. I believe that he probably did have to cancel dates. I just think that it was still kind of, I don't know, backhanded. Does that make sense? Like,
Hmm.
yeah,
Okay. Okay.
defense mechanism. Yeah.
Okay. I
hmm
got you. I got you. So speaking of families dealing with the bride and the groom, what do you think
oh my
about Mama Karen dealing with
god.
Miles?
Well, I think that Mama Karen told him, I'm not on board with this. I wasn't.
Oh yeah, she was
Basically,
upfront with
oh,
that.
she was. You hurt
Look.
my daughter and it's on.
Hmm.
However, I think she at the same time kind of gave her a blessing. I think she likes Miles.
Oh, there's no question about that because he gave her all the right answers.
Yes.
But you
And I
could
think
tell
she
that
could
it
tell
was
he was
genuine.
sincere. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I think her daughter is going to run from that conformity because, especially that her mom likes him. Because I still go back to the day of her wedding. I wish for this for my daughter, A, B, C, and D. And that is Miles. She described Miles and didn't even know that she
Mhm.
described Miles.
Mhm.
hmm
Mhm. But what I didn't like was how he had already said that he's in it for the long haul, but then she gon' state it again. Well, Karen is looking for somebody that's in for the long haul. He just said that. He literally just said it 2 seconds ago.
Right.
So you're gonna be pity and petty, patty, all like that? Come on now.
Yeah. She can't just like him off the bat though. I mean, I felt that, but she didn't have to. You're doing a psychology or therapy exercise. You're repeating what you heard.
Right.
You're definitely
Exactly.
repeating exactly what you heard.
Right.
I accept that, Miles, and I heard you say.
Oh my gosh. But I did like Karen's interaction with his parents.
oh, okay.
Yeah, I did. Not necessarily how she conducted herself.
Mm,
But his parents, I see where he definitely gets it from.
yeah.
Like he is like the chocolate version of his dad. You know what I'm saying? He got his
Mhm.
mom's color, but he looks like his dad. Well, he looks like the
Mhm.
both of them, but
He does.
he is his dad through and through. That mild mannerism, and daddy be dropping pearls.
But bombs though. Yeah, you right. He was dropping
Yes.
pearls. He was. But he was like, "Oh, are you looking for neat? Oh yeah, you ain't gonna get that." I
Right,
don't know.
right.
What?
Now they were going. Now he was
Hey,
going on about that, and the mama was
hey.
trying to
The
clean
mama
it
was wasn't she cleaning up? He mad. You don't know. He might change. He's like, good luck with that. I was rolling. I was like, dang.
up.
These parents be clowning, like just dropping. Like, oh, you want what? Oh no, no. I hope you're not a neat freak.
Right. I'm like, oh no, oh Karen, no, I'm so sorry, baby, because I know how that feel. Woo!
Oh.
That is the worst when you have a man or a significant other
Mhm.
who is not as tidy as you are. And it's not saying that you got to be spick and span clean, but if
Right.
it's a sock in the middle of the floor and I have to constantly keep rolling or walking past it,
Not rolling. Right. You
I'm
might want to leave it there a couple times and be like, how long is this motherfucker gonna leave it
right,
to? Because sometimes you gotta prove a point. Like,
right,
so you don't
right,
just see this, hey, how you doing? Good morning. Anything on your mind? So you just didn't see that sock over there.
right. That's been sitting
Like,
there for a week.
right. Oh, why you just didn't get it? What?
Right.
Right.
Oh, that is the worst.
Oh my gosh. They make it like it's no big deal, girl. Yes, I know. Trust
Oh,
me.
that
Yeah,
is
that's
the worst.
horrible.
Yeah,
But
so
I thought, was it just me or did Karen look a little matronly?
you mean her dress or her overall look?
And her hair too. Like she looked kind of.
Yeah, she looks
She
older
did look older.
than
That's what
30.
it was. It
Yeah.
it it was like her demeanor. But I understand what he said. The way she carried herself. She does carry herself older and
Mhm.
poised, or what did she say? Mature.
Mhm.
So, and that's another thing too, because how she keeps saying that word like that. I hope that she's not implying that this band is not mature because you're older than me, but you're not hecka older than me, ma'am.
Right, cuz he's what, 28, 29?
I think he's 29.
Yeah, you ain't that much older.
Right. And we don't know. It could be months. It might not even be a year.
Right.
So cut it out, boo. He's giving you all these props and stuff. Don't just start looking down on him and taking his kindness for weakness. Because that fool was rubbing your little nasty toes. Yes.
Well, he was rubbing her
He
toes.
was rubbing her feet. So they in the bed. They're laying down. She has her whole gown still on, and she has the pillow, the infamous pillow that everybody puts in the middle of them, right?
Right.
But she looked like she gave him like most of the bed because she looked like she on the little curve. Like if she just turned right around, she about to be a nightstand in the back. She was that close to the edge of the bed.
But
But
I
she's
bet if it was Radio Raheem, she would have been all over that.
hello. So hello, radio. Y'all know who we talking about. So she's holding the pillow and she's laying it, and I can't remember how they got on it or whatever. But she was talking about, I'm tired. Oh, I might not even take this gown off. I'm just gonna sleep like this. Or he was like, okay, okay. But he starts rubbing her feet, which okay, that's cool, because we like that. But I was like, come on, Miles, you don't start what you're not gonna finish. If you rub her feet on the first night, bro, so you're trying to let her know you about to take care of her. That's good. She was eating that up. Ooh, you keep this kind of stuff up. He was like, oh, this is what it is. Basically, but he doesn't sound like a player, but those are just player lines in my head.
He learned
But
that from Woody.
oh my God. So never mind. When we get ready to talk about Woodrow and his people with Amani, yeah, let's get on that, please. But yeah, so Karen, I need her to. It's gonna be a minute though, but I need her to kind of break this ice with him. I need her
Mhm.
to kind of
She
soften
got to
up.
tear down that wall. She has a
She
wall up.
does. Y'all
Mhm.
about to go on a honeymoon. Please don't go in shorts. Please go in a whole bathing suit. Please, you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Don't go in sweatpants to the beach. Like, I need you to kind of,
Or wearing the appropriate attire for bed. We don't want another Shawnee's where you wearing a tank top and some boy shorts that wasn't even super duper cute on your
hey,
honeymoon.
First of all, Shanice was like, I'm real. And they didn't even sleep together. Didn't they? Wasn't that fool in the living room? He made a pallet. Jeffy made a pallet, didn't he?
He did, but I'm saying, but hey, that could have been a contributing factor. Is she coming to bed in bummy clothes? What is this?
Okay,
I'm
America. For
not even
y'all who
turned
don't
on
know
by
who a
you.
pallet, who don't know what a pallet is, I'm gonna need y'all to take this time and look it up because I actually found out that that is a cultural word. No, for real.
Oh well,
Because
yeah,
when
because I've never heard any other culture say it.
I know, and I didn't even trip because I said pallet to someone one time, and they were like, "They're getting blocks of wood." I was like, "What? Oh,
All
girl, no
right.
industrial." I was like, "Those are covers on the floor with a pillow." Oh, they're camping out. No, you don't camp out in the house. You do that in the
Well,
backyard.
in our culture, we are camping out in the living room on the floor
Yep. Mama,
in a
can I make?
sleeping bag.
Mama, can we make pallets in the living room? Yep.
So that is definitely things that
Camping
are
out.
done
It
in the
is.
Black culture, and in other cultures, other
hmm
nationalities, they may call it as like just a sleepover.
Yeah. Yeah. But we gotta make when you get tired, okay, y'all look like y'all nodding. Y'all better go make your pallet before
Yeah,
you get too sleepy. Yes, that's what your
yeah,
mama say, right? Go make your
right.
pallet before you get too sleepy. Okay.
Okay, come back to the current
And
season.
we're back, y'all.
Right.
But yes, so because Ted, hey, but that was educational, y'all.
hmm
So,
And this
but yes,
educational moment was brought to you by
the
Live Laugh
letter
Happy.
and the letter P. So, but yes, she did. She was a little. That was when Keeping It Real goes wrong. She did do a Keeping It Real goes wrong. Shanice with the little outfit
Yeah, it makes a
because she
difference.
could have done a 90. But yes, this child Karen, honey, she was worse than that. I told her she had on her whole ass gown. I told her she still had her wedding gown on it, hugging the pillow
That gown that you've been dragging around all day, you laying up on that bed. You know how
on that
I
bed.
am
I know how
with
you are.
the
Yeah,
dirtiness
with your
on
day
the
clothes
bed.
on.
Oh my
Right.
God, you do not need to be on your bed with your day clothes. And people, if
And
you're doing this, you need to stop this, okay? Do not put your suitcase on the bed. I don't care how convenient it is. Hey, I'm in a wheelchair, so I understand the convenience of being able to reach things, and putting your suitcase on the bed is one of them. No, grab you a chair because that dirty thing has been drug along in the dirt and picking up, collecting all kind of dust and all that other kind of junk, and you put it on your bed. That is so unsanitary. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm going off on a tangent. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Whew.
and she's back, y'all.
And I'm back.
But yeah,
And
but
that educational moment was brought to you by
live, laugh, and lovey.
and the letter M.
For move that shit off my bed. But she had her feet on the bed, and he got down to the head of the bed, like his feet were up towards the head, and he laid down, and they were talking, and she didn't even loosen up on that pillow. She was like falling asleep, but he was rubbing them feet, Sunday. It made me think about that line in Jason's leg. Oh, I would just die for a nigga to rub on these feet. That's all I kept saying when I saw that.
But it was a long day. It was a long day.
Was.
As most weddings, when you have a big wedding like that, it is a long day. So I
Yeah.
can understand it. So she was probably tired. I mean, but men
Yeah.
are always in the mood, no matter what.
Oh yeah,
So,
honey. Oh
he
yeah.
he gonna. But I don't know. I think with him constantly reassuring her, "I got you," I think that's gonna bother me.
Well, you don't think that's his way of trying to let her know because she's not believing him?
But okay, so how far is he going to go with that? Do I have to reassure you every time I open my mouth? Hey, I got you. Then
Mm.
that's an
hmm
issue with her.
Yeah. Well, it is. She
We know
does have
that, yeah.
issues. Yeah, we know that. She did. What if my bridesmaids got the? I don't know. I don't want to be with him. Oh, what do I do? Flash forward, her ass standing out in the hallway with her bouquet. Oh, bitch, you know what you about to do.
Right, right, right,
Right.
right, right. Yeah.
I like how they handled that situation though. He was like, "Oh, you got the leg up." She was like, "Yeah, I did research." He's like, "What you
Mhm.
find out?"
Mhm.
She did say that she likes him more now, though.
Yeah.
Liked him better. So that was one good thing. Let's hope.
Yeah, and I will say that their interaction while at their table was
Mhm.
natural. I would
Mhm.
even, well, not any more natural than Bennett and Amelia, which we'll get to them in a minute. But as far as all of the, because
Nope. Nope.
no,
Woody and Amani.
well, Amani. Okay, so let's just go ahead and dive into them.
They dying with me for this. They dying for these
They
little
thirsty
kisses.
for these
They thirsty for these
kisses.
kisses.
Yeah, and Woody kept throwing compliments to her, but she
He
would never throw
was.
anything back at him.
She wasn't. She would just do the little candy face. I'm like,
Not the kid.
she would throw the candy face. Like,
Uh,
okay, yeah, like say something back, girl. I mean, he was flirting, so maybe, I mean, he does put it on a whole bunch of thickness. Not a whole, no, he does not put it on thick. He puts on a whole bunch of thickness. I said it, American.
but I'm saying, on your wedding day, isn't that there would be no better time that I could think of for you to shower me with compliments. Yes,
Okay,
I'll take it all.
yes, I
But I'm gonna
would
give
too.
it back.
I would have given something back. I would have. He is more sensitive than I thought. I'm liking. I see how he and Miles are friends.
Friends. Hmm.
He cried. I wasn't expecting that. When his homie came out and did that speech,
Oh, at the wedding?
and he cried,
Hmm.
and she saw it. She didn't take it as a weakness though,
Hmm.
and he didn't take it as a weakness. He was like, "Yep, all right, that happened." Anyway, so do you wear
Right.
makeup all the time, every day?
Right. And
He just changed the subject.
I was thinking, yeah, she do, because she kind of need it.
She's a whole different color, isn't she? When she took that shit off,
Oh my
she
God.
looked like a transformer. I
I
said,
did.
wait a minute. She's cute, but I was like, she looks completely
Yeah.
different.
Her
She looks
complexion is
her
different.
complexion was completely different.
Hmm.
So when she took that off, because she said I wear some, but not to the extent where he was like, oh, okay, so I get to see, and he's rubbing her face and doing the I like the natural thing and da da da. When she came out that bathroom, hunty, and she was that darker shade of brown, I was like, jeez, they put that N45 on her. That is not her match.
Yeah.
That is not her
Yeah.
match. But yeah, it
Yeah.
changed her whole. I was surprised that he didn't look at me like, well, damn,
Yeah,
she's
but she
cute.
said it. She was like, "Well, I'm gonna take it off. You gonna see it all."
She showed it. He was ready for it though, so you
Hmm.
could tell he likes the natural, which is cool as we see. As we see, because that fool had on a wave cap. Let's talk about
He
that,
gotta
please.
keep the Nipsey intact, okay? Nipsey Hussle braids or lack thereof. Okay, you just Woodrow. You
What
need to
if?
cut them braids. What if you need to
I
cut them? You need to cut that hair off.
don't know. It fits him. I mean, I'm not mad about that. I was just really laughing about how he whole had the do rag on, and she was over there, 2 shades darker, and they was just chilling. But he rubbing her, in between her eyebrows.
Hmm.
I like the natural you. She was like,
Yeah.
Nanny. That ponytail was still on the.
Oh no, you know us black girls. We gonna rock that ponytail
Hello,
for
hello.
a
I'm
minute,
taking
at
this to the
least a
honeymoon
week,
for real, cause
right?
I need to be able to get in the pool.
Yeah, and she got
Cause
that hair that'll get wet. Oh yeah, she got that
yes,
wet and wavy. Oh
that
yeah,
wet
baby,
and
she gonna
wavy.
wear that.
All them ponytails is like 3.
Right. So she
That
rocking
shit
that
was
until they
hecka
come
big.
back. Yes.
Oh my gosh, yes,
Mhm.
yes. And yeah, but he gonna be in his little blue do rag. But
Mhm.
I'm just teasing him in his do rag. But I did like his conversation with, and I thought about you, with her father's. Yes, I think I'm with you.
Mhm.
I think I'm with you. But why
Mhm.
are they calling him the stepfather unless he's not, unless he is a second husband? They keep calling the second one the stepdaddy.
Right, because they ain't cleared that up yet. Like, what's going on?
We ain't seen their mama.
Well, no, the mama is there. I remember they flashed to her at the wedding.
Okay, so why are we flashing? Why are we not talking to her still? Right. So did they not raise her? Is she a biological? Well, she's got to be a biological mama, but is she, you know, who was she raised by? Because when I say he had a conversation with them, he had a conversation with them. Oh,
Mhm.
so we know it. Ha ha ha. And I'm like,
I'm
what
telling you,
y'all
I
know,
think
Papa?
I think
Yeah.
they are married.
I
I
think
think
they
they
are too
are.
now. I'm with you on that one. Yeah, it wasn't a lot of touchy feely, but they were standing a little close. It was just body language and how they were talking and how they bounced off of each other, or they're very comfortable with each other because their conversation flowed back and
Mhm.
forth. You
Mhm.
know, so they've definitely been around each other a long time, no matter what their status is.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
if he is stepdad and he's married to the mom, then he's been in the mom's life and in Amani's life for a while
Mhm. Mhm.
because of their interaction, Oh, and then the stepdaddy, oh, because we got you. Because we got you. Remember?
Mhm.
Talking to Woody. And then the dad was like, yeah, we do, because we know we've been there. I'm like,
Mhm. My two dads.
yeah, I was with you. I was getting there with you. I hate when you put stuff like that in my head. I was like, damn, Lovey. I think that too many
Hey, this
crickets.
is what they put out there for us to assess. Okay.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No,
I mean,
nothing wrong with that
I
at
just,
all.
but I think we figuring that out. I think they, yeah. Whatever they are, they have an excellent relationship.
Yeah, and if they are together, I think that's cute because you have the masculine and you have the more zesty, as you say, you and Belinda say. So
Yes,
yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. Okay. All
yes, yes.
right. So we didn't already bet that Amelia and Bennett probably didn't got it in by now. I
Oh
wouldn't
my
be surprised if
goodness.
they ducked out in the back
And
somewhere and got it
honey,
in.
and I'm with her now. I'm with y'all from last week on her dress. I did like her dress for her.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
did like, and I like the little, idiosyncrasies, the little quirks and stuff like with the nest. And he noticed that.
Mhm. How could you
Uh,
not?
I know. And then did you see how the friends were like, "What do you care about her armpit hair?"
No, right. Right.
He was
Right.
like, "I hadn't even noticed, but
Right.
doesn't bother me." Yeah, I think you're right. They probably ducked out. Yeah, he was helping her with them buttons, honey. He ended his drought as long as he took off them damn socks. Oh Lord, cause them socks.
Oh my gosh. Yes. The experts did an excellent
Excellent
job.
job with them. Yeah,
Yes. I
I want
think
to
this
see
is
what
the
kind of
best.
fights we're gonna have because they
Right.
have to. But what
Right.
is it gonna be over? Peanut butter? Like, what is it gonna be?
Or
It's
pebbles.
it's not. Whoa, you didn't get me big ones this time. I don't know. It's not gonna be anything like major for them. I don't think
Mhm. Mhm.
it's gonna have to be made major, but we can't just have.
Unless they have a titty about her wanting him to be home.
I was wondering about that. I was gonna say nothing major. That's what I'm talking about. I don't think he's gonna have an issue with that. Because when they talked about, what do you do? Oh, I bicycle. Oh, great, girl. He gonna strap that baby in the back and bicycle, and she gonna be going to the doctor doing rounds, and she gonna come home and her little flower palace, and he's gonna be in there. The baby gonna be strapped on his back or in a high chair, and he gonna be having conversations because he gonna be in there cooking. Hey, how you doing? Welcome home. That's what I see then. I
Yeah.
see, as long as he's able to do his jack of all trades and all those many jobs that he does, and can still, because she has to carry the baby for 10 months. So
Mhm.
she does that, drops the baby. He's
Yeah.
still about his business with the baby in his
Yeah.
back pocket.
Yeah, cuz he really doesn't have a job that tethers
Mm,
him down. So he does have
exactly.
the flexibility.
Flexibility, correct.
Mhm.
And I think that as long as, not to say she allows him, but as long as they work it out in their relationship to where he can still do his stuff,
Mhm.
because that seems important to him, especially, the acting
Mhm.
and all that. That, yeah. Now, was
Yeah.
it them that had to break the glass?
Yeah.
And that's what I was gonna say too, because I remember, oh, they showed them socks. Oh Jesus, oh, Jesus, thick old socks.
You
but
silly.
but yes, you're right. I think they are a good match. I'm
Yeah.
wondering what their issues are gonna be. I hope they're not gonna have me with the candy face looking like, can y'all get a better
Oh my god.
problem,
You want to
please?
describe the candy face?
Oh yes, I'm sorry, y'all. The candy face is where you look in bewilderment at the same time, looking kind of crazy. Like, what is going on? You have the what's going on face, but you're saying regular statements. Like, my face looks like what's going on, but I'm saying the sky is blue. Yeah.
In
it doesn't
addition
match.
to looking as though you're needing to have a bowel movement.
Yes, yes. This is another PSA brought to you by Live, Laugh, and Lovey, and the letter P again for
P for
poop.
poop. Oh yes. Okay, so what are your predictions? What are your predictions for, because it's kind of hard to say how do you think they're going to play out because it's still a little bit too early.
Mm-hmm.
But being that we know how involved the family members are in each
Mm-hmm.
person's lives.
Oh my goodness, Bennett's mom's speech.
Yeah.
But there was the same action. She looks like an actress or something to me. Didn't she look familiar? The
Mm-mm.
mom, like when I
I
don't
had
know,
to go
I'm
back
gonna
and
make you
look at
pull
her.
her up. Yeah, but she, I mean, even their interaction when he was getting ready.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
that's the.
was. Yeah.
So her speech was very honest. I hope she's as crazy as us, as kooky, because they are definitely. Yeah, he wasn't cringe or nothing in his speeches, nothing, because he was like, yeah, that's about right. I'm like, and insert your name. I'm sorry, what's your name, dear? Amelia.
Right,
Okay,
right,
Amelia.
right.
Right.
Did you notice that behind their backdrop was like a net?
No.
Yes, it was like
Like a
oh
fishing net or a catcher's net? Not a catcher's net, but the like when you fish and you throw that
no,
net
not
out.
like that, not a net, but like something that would be so her. Like if
Oh,
you still have that episode, go back and
uh-huh.
look and you will
Okay.
see it's like it reminds you of like a dress, like something she would
Huh.
wear. But it's so
Huh.
her. Oh gosh, you would die. You would
Okay.
die laughing when you see it. You be like, yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm
Yes.
starting to remember. I think like their background, but yeah, I don't remember like
Yeah.
complete details. So okay, I have
Yeah,
to.
cuz I was
Was it black?
no, it was white or
Was it
cream. With
Okay, yeah,
and I
I'll
want to say
definitely
that
have
it
to go
had
look.
like beads on it.
Oh my god. What were those bridesmaids wearing?
Y'all said the Tina Turner on stage with Ike in
They
the
did. They
review.
did look like the review, like they was rolling. I don't understand what they were doing now. But the little Harry Krishna hat things on their hats. They
The
look. I mean, on their
veils.
face, the girl, that was not a veil. That shit was a whole hat. It was a whole because it had a whole, and it went from the front and the back, and it went down. They looked like they were dressed like a harem. That's like a harem. Then
Yeah.
they doing circus tricks. She on the unicycle. What if
Yeah.
she'd have bust her tail or messed up her cootie? That hurt. Oh shoot,
Oh,
that would have
jeez.
hurt.
Well, hopefully she practiced enough, which
I
I
think
think
she
she
did.
did. Because
Yeah,
remember when she got down to the end of the aisle, she was like, "Oh, I made it."
right. But
Hmm.
they were holding her too.
Well, yeah, that too. So I don't know, but
But
yeah,
yeah,
this is. But how do you think that the people in the family are? Do you think that the family will play a part in any of their decision making, or having to
well
deal with their relationship going
we know
forward?
Karen. We know Karen.
Well, that goes without saying. We don't even have
Right.
to speak on that one.
Karen and her mama. And then I think that the other person that has family influence or big well, is Henry, of course. Oh my goodness. I want to see. I'm ready for the brunches with the families.
Mhm.
That's what I'm ready for.
Mhm.
And I'm ready to see how Brett, because I was going to call him Bennett. I had it on my paper. I'm like, no,
Yeah, I
not
was getting
Bennett.
their names mixed up last week.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So yes, Brett and Olivia. That's what I'm waiting to see how they're going to react. That's what I'm
Mhm.
waiting on. What do you
Mhm.
think?
I agree. I'm still waiting to see if this is his representative or if the person from the bachelor party is going to rear its ugly head.
Ooh, because I did not like him.
No one did.
Mm-mm. And he left
And he left in the big white truck.
after he tried to get at one of Henry's
Henry's
awkward
friends.
friends. Hey,
Yeah.
was that the same one that was drunk? That was somebody I don't believe.
Yeah.
See,
No, no,
well,
was it or was she the dark-haired girl?
she was the dark haired
I think
girl.
it was
Yeah.
the dark-haired girl. Because I want to say the blonde one was sitting on his other side.
But
I
when the
can't
girl
remember.
was saying that, the blonde haired girl was going, So you don't think that this is real? You're not gonna abide by it now? She, she was like, okay, that went left. Cause she
Yeah.
was like, we on camera, fool.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
who gonna
Right.
see this?
Yeah. I'm just like, girl, if you cared that much about his well-being, why you've never tried to hook him up with somebody, or if you have feelings for him, just go ahead and say it.
But didn't Brett say that? Brett said that.
He did.
He did. Well, why didn't you go? Oh, because we're friends. And he was like, Henry was like, that's, I think you need to go. That's just my friend. Oh, okay. Well, you're here with him. Yeah. Why? What happened? Why you didn't try any of these? He did. Yeah. He
He
said that.
did.
So we might see maybe Miss Principessa might have her hands, you know, maybe that's going to be their problem. It's going to be the girl
Ooh, that'll be a good plot twist. We haven't seen that.
in a while. That would be good.
No, I don't think we've ever seen that in Married
Where
at First Sight
somebody's
history.
friend, yeah, you're right, where somebody's friend like them instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've only had ex-boyfriends that have actually, people have, they've actually dated and yeah, you're right. So,
Well, we'll
hey,
see what happens, hunty.
you know, I'm queen of loving all those new crazy things to come out.
Okay, plot twist. Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right. Well, that's it. Oh, I didn't get to say, well, on that note.
Right.
All right. Well, thank you, Miss Iva, for joining me today.
No problem.
And thank you to everyone who is checking us out via Pop Break and thepopbreak.com. Definitely continue to follow, share, and subscribe. And definitely let us know. Join the conversation. Let us know, what do you think? And yeah, who do you think will be next to have issues? Because we definitely see the onset of some issues, but who do you think will come first of the 5 couples?
Ooh.
All right. Well, I shall see you next week, Miss Iva.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you. See you later.